We're also confirming some other news at the White House today. Sources telling our White House team that President Trump is set to give the nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, to one of his biggest allies, Congressman Devin Nunes. NBC's Peter Alexander is at the White House. Peter, what do we know? And anything on timing? When is this supposed to happen, or at least be officially confirmed by the White House?
Yeah, the White House not putting any public statement out about this yet. I anticipate that'll happen in the matter of hours ahead. It is expected to happen here at some point at the White House. What's notable about this, of course, is that Devin Nunes, the Republican Congress member from California, has been one of the president's biggest allies. He has been one of the biggest supporters of some of the president's most outlandish conspiracy theories. He, of course, was one of the most vocal supporters in the president's effort to undermine the Justice Department's investigation, the Mueller investigation of Russian interference in the 2016 election. Back in 2018, the president was just showering praise, lavishing Nunes with praise. He basically, at the time, accused the FBI, Nunes did, and Justice Department investigators of being biased against the president. He said on Fox News back then what he's gone through and his bravery, he should get a very important medal. Well, it appears clear that that's going to happen later today. On this topic, it's notable that there's reporting out there that the president is also expected to give a Medal of Freedom to another one of his closest allies in Congress, Jim Jordan, the Republican from Ohio. To give you some background on sort of the way this normally works, these Medal of Freedoms, this highest civilian honor, obviously go to those who have contributed to culture, to world peace, to the U.S. in terms of security or national interest. The president earlier in his term giving it to Rush Limbaugh, but compare it to others who have received it. President Obama giving the Medal of Freedom to, among others, Warren Buffett, Maya Angelou, Billie Jean King, among those to receive it there. George W. Bush giving it to Hank Aaron, among others, Aretha Franklin, Pope John Paul II. The president in his waning days focusing on those that he likes most, some of his closest allies that have benefited him in his eyes politically. Hallie.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.